there on the World Wide Web, watching live on AJ's Facebook page. My name is Ricky Lee Tanner. I'll be hanging out here until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I got a request to get things started already. Some Vern Gosden to start the day. And, of course, I had a good buddy who passed away, left us way too soon, and back in St. Louis. And Vern Gosden was his favorite, and Jimmy B made the request, so I assume this one's going out to Lester. May he rest in peace. Got a vintage Victrola 1951, full of my favorite records that I grew up on. They got them hanging hefty and there's V24. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walk in the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, play Walk in the Floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. Play an E.T. and I'll play him some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadour. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walk in the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walk in the Floor. All my neon neighbors, they like what I play, because they heard them every night since you walked away. Every day they replay old V24, 'cause every night I run the needle through Walk in the Floor. Every night I run the needle through Walk in the Floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. Play these tunes and I'll play them some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadour. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walk in the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walk in the Floor. I said, set 'em up, Joe, and play Walk in the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walk in the Floor. Some Vern Gosden to get things started right there. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate that, man. And just like Jimmy did, you all can make your requests through the MySet app. Just scan the QR code in the corner there, and you can send in your requests, and I'll get them right here on my phone, and I'll make them happen for you if I can. Remember, here at AJ's, we keep it country, and I mean real country. I specialize in 90s country, but you know what? Let's do a double shot of Vern Gosden. Let's do another Vern Gosden tune. Why not? See if y'all remember this one. I can see every time I look into your eyes, you don't care a thing about those other guys without words. You make me understand what's on your mind. The rhythm of your body goes to mine. I can tell by the way you dance that you're gonna love me tonight. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's hot. Love's either right or it's wrong. Feels good, love you a lot. Right here beside me is where you belong. I don't care if everybody knows the way I feel, until the dream of holding you is real. I can tell by the way you dance that you're gonna love me tonight. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's hot. tells you the battle is wrong. Feels good, love you a lot. Right here beside me is where you belong. I don't care if everybody knows the way I feel, until the dream of holding you is real. I can tell by the way you dance that you're gonna love me tonight. I can tell by the way you dance that you're gonna love me tonight. It's not often you start a day with a double shot of Vern Gosdin. There's 2 Vern Gosdin songs in a row. Welcome, gentlemen. How you guys doing? All right. Glad to see you here at AJ's. My name is Ricky Lee Tanner. I'll be here till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If there's anything I can play for you, as long as it's country, let me know. In one tough week, dead on my feet, I made plans for tonight. When I'm feeling blue, know just what to do, how to make it right. Seemed like I needed this forever. Gonna have myself a night to remember. Dim the lights, lock the doors, spread your pictures on the floor, throw the dust off of our past, let it all come flooding back. It ain't easy being strong when I can't forget you're gone. I just surrender, have myself a night to remember. Sad ain't my style, but once in a while I just have to give in. 'Cause a woman like you is so hard to lose. You just wanted to win. I know this can't go on forever, so tonight I'll have a night to remember. Dim the lights, lock the doors, spread your pictures on the floor, throw the dust off of our past, let it all come flooding back. It ain't easy being strong when I can't forget you're gone. I just surrender, have myself a night to remember. It ain't easy being strong when I can't forget you're gone. I just surrender, have myself a night to remember. The late, great Joe Diffie right there. That's a Joe Diffie song you don't get around here enough. Anyhow, the request line's wide open. We don't have folks in the bar here right now, so I'm leaning on you folks on the internet. If there's something you want to hear, you got to let me know. I can't read minds. If I could read minds, I wouldn't get in trouble with my wife as much as I do. All right. Well, how about we do some Garth? They packed up all his buckles, shipped his saddle to his dad. By the way the house looked, she must have took it back. Workers come on Monday, fix the door and patch the wall. They said she just went crazy the night she got the call. He was up in Wyoming, drew a bull, no man could ride. He promised her he'd turn out, well, it turned out that he lied. And all the dreams they've been living in the California sand died right there beside him in Cheyenne. Says he just went crazy, screaming out his name. She ran out into the ocean, and to this day they claim that if you go down by the water, you'll see her footprints in the sand. 'Cause every night she walks the beaches of Cheyenne. They'd never found her body, just her diary by the bed. He told about the fight they had and the words that she'd said. When he told her he was riding, she said, then I don't give a damn if you never come back from Cheyenne. They say she just went crazy, screaming out his name. She ran out into the ocean, and to this day they claim that if you go down by the water, you see her footprints in the sand. 'Cause every night she walks the beaches of Cheyenne. Nobody can explain it. Some say she's still alive. They even claim they've seen her on the shoreline late at night. So if you go down by the water, you see her footprints in the sand. 'Cause every night she walks the beaches of Cheyenne. Yes, every night she walks the beaches of Cheyenne. Alrighty. Well, I can't see the chat for what's going on the Facebook page, but I do go back and read your chats after the show, after I get home. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. I do appreciate all the kind words that have been said over the past several weeks doing this, and look forward to doing it for many weeks to come. She moved into my old apartment. That's how we got this whole thing started. She called and said that I had mail waiting there for me. I told her that I'd come and get it. How could I have known in just a minute I'd be standing face to face with my own destiny? Oh, and we sat there talking just like we were old friends. Oh, then I asked her, can I see you again? She said yes. I said why? She said when? I said how about right now? Love can't wait. Then I asked if she believed in fate. She said yeah. The days went by just like a fast train. Nothing else has been on my brain except the thought of how she makes me the man I want to be. She's the one I want for a million reasons. Loving her is just like breathing. It's easy and it's obvious. She was made for me. Oh, then it happened one night looking in her eyes. Oh, when I popped the question, much to my surprise, she said yes. I said why? She said when? I said how about right now? Love can't wait. Then I asked if she believed in fate. She said yeah. So I called a preacher, family and friends. Nothing's been the same since she said yes. I said why? She said when? I said how about right now? Love can't wait. And I asked if she believed in fate. She said yeah. She said yeah. Thank you, yeah. It's a big old #1 hit for Mr. Chad Brock. His only #1 hit, I believe. He went back to work in construction after his divorce, and his wife got all the royalties for that song. Poor Chad. Of course, he probably did something. Who knows? Anyway, y'all let me know what you want to hear. If I can make it happen for you, I'm glad to do it. Alice packed her suitcase, drove off in a brand new car I bought her. She made leave me easy. Wish she made it look a little harder. I took her out to Texas when she was just a girl. Old Tennessee and me couldn't take Texas out of her. Oh, how I wish Dallas was in Tennessee. If I could move Texas in, then she'd be here with me. And then nothing else would come between the two of us. If Dallas was in Tennessee, by now she's leaving Memphis. Everything we had behind her. Lord, I hope the gold band on her hand will serve as a reminder. True love is a treasure, it's very seldom found. We can't stay together if there's no common ground. Oh, how I wish Dallas was in Tennessee, that I could move Texas in, and she'd be here with me, and then nothing else would come between the two of us. If Dallas was in Tennessee, Dallas packed her suitcase, drove off in the brand new car I bought her. Thank you. Some Alan Jackson, one of the songs to help pay for this bar. Well, even if you don't have a specific song out there, you can just tell me your favorite artist and I'll find one for you. Some more Alan? Okay. I mean, you have to like Alan because you wouldn't be in his bar if you didn't. Nobody says, I don't like that guy. Let's go hang out in his bar and make him money. If you want to drive a big limousine, I'll buy the longest one you've ever seen. I'll buy you tall, tall trees and all the waters in the seas. I'm a fool, fool, fool for you. If you want to own a great big mansion, well, I give it my utmost attention. Buy you tall, tall trees and all the waters in the seas. I'm a fool, fool, fool for you. I'm a fool over you. May take a while, but I'll prove it's true. If it's loving you want, well, I got it. If it's money you want, then I'll get it. Buy you tall, tall trees and all the waters in the seas. I'm a fool, fool, fool for you. If you want to take a trip across the ocean, I'll travel anywhere you take the notion. Buy you tall, tall trees and all the waters in the seas. I'm a fool, fool, fool for you. If you want to own a great big mansion, well, I'll give it my utmost attention. Buy you tall, tall trees and all the waters in the seas. I'm a fool, fool, fool for you. I'm a fool over you. May take a while, but I'll prove it's true. If it's loving you want, I got it. If it's money you want, babe, I'll get it. I get tall, tall trees and all the waters in the seas. I'm a fool, fool, fool for you. I'm a fool, fool, fool for you. Some more Alan, yeah. Ooh, I had a request come in on Venmo. I don't know that Sammy Kershaw song. I had a request for Sammy Kershaw, Love of My Life. That's a great tune, but of all the Sammy I have, I don't have that one. What's that? There are people watching on the World Wide Web on that camera right there. So what you see on that on those screens is also being broadcast on AJ's Facebook page. So whenever you go back home to where y'all from? Ohio. So when you go back home to Ohio, like if this bar is open, they are streaming whoever's on this stage right there on their Facebook page. It'll be from that camera right there, and you can tune in and listen at home in Ohio, and you can even send in requests to people on using the MySet app, or in this case, it's somebody that knows me and they send it directly through Venmo. But so it's yeah. So you can have a little piece of Nashville with you no matter where you go. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm looking at it. I'm afraid I would butcher that Sammy song. I don't want to do that. So I'll give you another Sammy Kershaw song if that's okay. Yeah, so I'm not like talking to just somebody imaginary. I can't see them answer back. I can't see their chat and stuff, but they're watching me. Right. So yeah, there's not multiple personalities going on here, and I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to the folks on the internet there. Let's see here. Right there. Play a song. Let's try this one. Some Sammy Kershaw. Sitting at a tiny table in a rich restaurant, she was staring at her coffee cup. He was trying to keep his courage up by applying moves and talking small. When he talked it all, they both knew what they wanted. There was no need to talk about it. They were old enough to scope it out and keep it new. She said, "You don't look like my type, but I guess you'll do. Third rate romance, no rent rendezvous." And he said, "I'll even tell you that I love you if you want me to. Third rate romance, no rent rendezvous." They left the bar, they got in his car, and they drove away. They drove to the family inn. She didn't even have to pretend she didn't know what for. He went to the desk and made his request while she waited outside. He came back with a key. She said, "Just give it to me and I'll unlock the door." She kept saying, "I've never really done this kind of thing before. Have you?" Third rate romance, no rent rendezvous. He said, "Yes, I have, but only a time or two. Third rate romance, no rent rendezvous. Third rate romance, no rent rendezvous." Well, Sammy Kershaw. Sorry I didn't have the other one. I just, it's a beautiful song, and I don't remember the melody quite well enough to fake it. Usually, as long as I can remember the melody and I can find the right words and chords on here, I can fake it even. That's why the people who go to my set, and you folks can do it here from the bar even. You scan the QR code in the lower right corner, and you can make your requests that way. But there's also a song list on there, and it shows like a whole bunch of songs. That doesn't even begin to scratch the surface of the songs that I can do one way or another, but it'll give you an idea. And it would take me days of data entry to get all the songs in there. I've been doing this for 32 years, y'all. It's a long time to do something. And so over those many, many years, I have done tens of thousands of songs. So don't be bashful. If there's something you want to hear, let me know. As long as it's country, that's the rules. We keep it country here at AJ's. All my exes live in Texas. exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Rosanna down in Texarkana wanted me to push her broom. Sweet Eileen in Abilene, she forgot I owned the moon. Allison in Galveston somehow lost her sanity. And Dimples, who now lives in Temple's, got the law looking for me. All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I'd dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. I remember that old Frio River where I learned to swim. It brings to mind another time where I wore my welcome pin. By transcendental meditation, I go there each night, but I always come back to myself long before daylight. All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I'd dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, before I reside in Tennessee. Some folks think I'm hiding. It's been rumored that I died. I'm alive and well in Tennessee. Some classic George right there, 80s George. Oh, Jeannie, thank you so much for the Venmo request, and I'm sorry I didn't know your Sammy Kershaw song, but yeah, I'm glad I made you smile with the one I chose. All righty. There's a long stretch of blackout underneath the cloudless sky. Here's my truck, washing gas tub, it's itching for a ride. If this had been 6 months ago, I know what I'd have done. Well, I'm running out of reasons to run. I'm running out of reasons. I lost that restless feeling. Slowly I'm believing I'm where I'm supposed to be. When you hold me, I feel lonely. Chase that setting sun. I'm running out of reasons to run. There you stand, smiling at me. Sunlight shining through your hair. There's that door standing open, no rush to go nowhere. I'm finding search for in this love that we begun. But I'm running out of reasons to run. I'm running out of reasons. I lost that restless feeling. Slowly I'm believing I'm where I'm supposed to be. When you hold me, I feel lonely. Chase that setting sun. I'm running out of reasons to run. When you hold me, I feel no need to chase that setting sun. I'm running out of reasons to run. I'm running out of reasons to run. Little Rick Trevino. See. He had some great tunes back in the 90s. Brother Jukebox, Sister Pine, Mother Freedom, Father Time. Since she left me by myself, you're the only family I got left. I go down to that same old cafe where I try to walk my troubles away. I'm still down and I'm still all alone, but it beats staying home all night long. Brother Jukebox, Sister Wine, Mother Freedom, and Father Time. Since she left me by myself, you're the only family I got left. I go home and I climb that old stairway, and I tell myself tomorrow's a new day. But I know I'll just go down again and spend my time with my new next of kin. Brother Jukebox, Sister Pine, Mother Freedom, and Father Time. Since she left me by myself, you're the only family I got left. Brother Jukebox, Sister Wine, Mother Freedom, and Father Time. Since she left me by myself, you're the only family I got left. You're the only family I Some Mark Chestnut right there. My heart has a history, hurting those who mean the most to me. Before you get too close to me, I think you ought to know. Other hearts are holding on, other loves are growing strong. My heart has a history of letting go. First time I looked into your eyes, I knew this moment would rise. I've got a feeling you're the one, but my heart keeps trying to turn and run. The problem is this happens every time. My heart has a history of hurting those who mean the most to me. Before you get too close to me, I think you ought to know. Other hearts are holding on, other loves are growing strong. My heart has a history of letting go. We can take this one kiss at a time. Maybe we can tame this heart of mine. I'm telling you to hold on true, and I ain't ever been in love by the like of you. And I ain't ever had this much on the line. My heart has a history of hurting those who mean the most to me. Before you get too close to me, I think you ought to know. Other hearts are holding on, other loves are growing strong. My heart has a history of letting go. My heart has a history of letting go. All right. Well, y'all, the request line's wide open. Anybody out there got something on your mind? That was some Paul Brandt, for those who were curious. I was a big fan of his in the 90s. She said it's just a woman thing, pulled out of the tribe. I said not to worry, I'm an understanding guy. Heard that when you love someone, you gotta let them go. She hollered when I find myself to be first to know. Ooh, no, no. I learned to do the laundry, feed the cat, and clean the house. I promised to be patient while she worked her problems out. When she packed her bags, her destination wasn't clear. Since it her intentions, Ronnie stands to see. Ooh, no, no. But she could telephone, tell a friend, tell a lie about where she's been. Send a bid and send a fax. Write it on a post-it pad. Some signal of the smokes. Habit hound, Morris code. I prefer bad excuse to not new. Mama's been a little Vegas to her whereabouts. Sister says I'm certain your romance is headed south. I don't have a single doubt that she's doing enough. My level of anxiety is just a product of no. Thank you. Well, she can telephone, tell a friend, tell a lie about where she's been. Send a pic and send it back. Write it on a post-it pad. Send a signal of a smoke. Have it out in Morse code. I prefer bad excuse. Well, she Mr. Bus, Mr. Plane. Surely these can be explained. Lost your car at the mall. Got locked in a bathroom stall. Playing guitar with the band. On the road with Pearl Jam. Buried with the Grateful Dead. Came back as a parrot head. Got derailed, got the eyes. Offered as a sacrifice. FBI, if they seen her, they ain't saying. No, no. Well, still no, no. Oh, whoa, whoa. Love a rainy night, I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know it makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night, such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face and taste the rain on my lips. In the moonlight shadows, shadows wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Oh, I love a rainy night. Ooh, ooh, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know it makes me feel good. Oh, I love a rainy night, such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face and taste the rain on my lips. In the moonlight shadows, puts a song in this heart of mine. Puts a smile on my face every time. 'Cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Oh, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day. 'Cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Oh, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Ooh, ooh, 'cause I love a rainy night. You can see it in my eyes. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, it makes me high. Oh, I love a rainy night. You know I do. I love a rainy night. Ooh. Guess he's just coming in, take some pictures. It was just sightseeing. I said they was just sightseeing. Come in, took some pictures inside, and then walked back out. Yeah. All right, well, that leaves you folks on the internet again. It's just you. So send your requests in through my set. and they'll pop up right here on my phone. I'll make it happen for you if I can, as long as it's country. I think I've proved today I know some of the country stuff that a lot of people don't know. It's not the same chicken fried and wagon wheel kind of request. Oh. Well, I guess she don't have to pay me. I just got a text from my wife. She's watching. She wants to hear some Mark Colley. And she's watching now. She must have missed the Vern Gosdin at the beginning of the show. She said, don't forget the Vern Gosdin. I did 2 Vern Gosdin songs at the beginning of the show. Because Jimmy had his request put in before we even went live. All right, so my wife requested some Mark Colley. You all might remember him from the 90s. He had a few good songs out there. One really stands out and stood the test of time, in my opinion, and that's the one my wife wants to hear. It's a song called Even the Man in the Moon is Crying. Walked her to the plane in Phoenix. Say hello to your mom. She couldn't even look me in the eye. Drove out to the desert just like nothing happened. Somewhere in the darkness, I heard her say goodbye. I hear voices in the wind saying she ain't coming back again. Look for guidance in the sky, but the stars have all gone out tonight. Feel like the love of my life is dying. Even the man in the moon is crying. Burning up this blacktop, heading down to Boston. I wonder if she's missing me tonight. How much I love her, and I wish this damn old thunderbird could fly. I hear voices in the wind saying she ain't coming back again. Look for guidance in the sky, the stars have all gone out tonight. Feel like the love of my life is dying. Even the man in the moon is crying. Voices in the wind saying she ain't coming back in. Look for guidance in the sky, but the stars have all gone out tonight. Feel like the love of my life is dying. Even the man in the moon is crying. 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 All right, there's some Mark Colley for you. country, back in the hills, down in the holler where the folks are real, living with the crazies and the old wildcats, sawed-off shotguns and coonskin cats. That's where I'm from, and I'm proud to say I'm from the country, and I like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation. Kick off your shoes, come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country and we like it that way. All day long we work in the field, bring it on home to a home-cooked meal. Love you like Sunday, treat you like Saturday night. When the beds get full, we can sleep in the hay. Hey, we're from the country and we like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation. Kick off your shoes, come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country and we like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation. Kick out your shoes, come on in, come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country, we're from the country, we're from the country, and we like it that way. Tracy Bird right there. It was where my mama sat on that old swing with her crochet. It was where Granddaddy taught me how to cuss, how to pray. It was where we made our own ice cream those sultry summer nights, where the bulldog had her puppies and us brothers had our fights. There were many nights I'd sit right there and look out at the stars, to the sound of a distant whippoorwill or the hum of a passing car. It was where I first got up and heard still be my first kiss. It was where I learned to play guitar, where I had to give the world at a front porch like we did back then. We still have a problem, but we don't be friends. Treating your neighbor like he's your next of kin wouldn't be gone with the wind. If the world had a front porch like we did back then. Verbal holes and pintos, I shill more than my share. Lightning bugs and crickets danced in the evening air, like feeding that old yellow bulb that always led me home. Somehow Mama always knew just when to leave it on. If the world had a front porch like we did back then, problems, but we'd all be friends. Treating your neighbor like he's your next of kin. Wouldn't be gone with the wind. If the world had a front porch like we did back then. Treating your neighbor like he's your next of kin. Wouldn't be gone with the wind. If the world had a front porch like we did back then. It's a little Tracy Lawrence right there. Yeah, I think the world needs that song more now than it did back when he put it out in the 90s. Well, welcome to all the new folks who walked in. Welcome to AJ's. Of course, you know this is the bar owned by Alan Jackson right here on Broadway. And unlike the other bars with artist names on it, Alan actually owns this bar. It's not just he has a stake in it so they put his name on it. No, he owns this bar. All those others just invested with a company that opened the bar and put their name on it. Well, that one and John Rich actually owns Redneck Riviera. So yeah. That's two artists that actually own their bars. Well, y'all let me know what you want to hear. Worst thing will happen, I totally butcher your favorite song. Nobody gets hurt. It's okay. And if I know ahead of time I'm going to butcher it, I'll just tell you, no, it's not a good idea. I specialize in 90s country. I know more 90s country than anybody else singing on Broadway right now, I promise you. We can even go deep 90s stuff. So y'all let me know. And also those watching on the World Wide Web, which y'all, when you go back where you came from, you can tune in on AJ's Facebook page, and you can watch that stream that you see going right there on those TVs at home and still interact with the artist, make requests and things like that. So don't forget that when you go back where you come from, that you can still listen to music here on Broadway and make your requests with the bands. So through the MySet app, those watching, and even those here in the bar, if you don't feel like walking up here to me, you can scan the QR code and set up MySet and send me your requests that way. It's Friday evening, 6 o'clock, and all my friends are twisting off. I'm at the house turning on TV. They all wonder why I changed that many times. Must I explain its basic honky-tonk anatomy? The drinking bone's connected to the party bone. The party bone's connected to the staying out all night long. She won't think it's funny and will wind up all alone. And the lonely bone's connected to the drinking bone. Hey, 2 plus 2 is always 4, and down is south and up is north. 32 degrees, freezing cold. You play with fire, you wind up burning. The early bird gets wormed. The only thing you really need to know is the drinking bone's connected to the party bone. The party bone's connected to the staying out all night long. She won't think it's funny and will wind up all alone. And the lonely bone's connected to the drinking bone. Yeah, now sing it with me, let's make sure you know. The drinking bone's connected to the party bone. The party bone's connected to the staying out all night long. She won't think it's funny and will wind up all alone. And the lonely bone's connected to the drinking bone's connected to the party bone. The party bone's connected to the staying out all night long. She won't think it's funny and will wind up all alone. And the lonely bone's connected to the drinking bone. Thank you, yeah. See, that's a 90s country song. It was a great song. It was a big hit, and nobody plays it on Broadway anymore. I mean, why not? It's a good party song, too. Get people singing along. Got me a brand new car, waiting in the driveway, shining like a bright new star. Been wishing on it every day to take me away from here. So I called in to where I work, told a little white lie, though my back don't really hurt. But that's my alibi, temporary ticket anywhere but there. Calling an early weekend, calling going off the deep end. Call it what you want, I made up my mind. I don't have to be me till Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Ain't gonna face reality. 3 days without punching a time clock, 3 nights going non-stop, no work, no play. I don't have to be me till Monday. I can do what I wanna do, be who I wanna be. I got no one to answer to. As soon as I turn the key, cash machine, gasoline, and we're out of here. Calling early weekend, calling going off the deep end. Baby, you and me, we can leave it all behind. 'Cause I don't have to be me till Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Ain't gonna face reality. 3 days without punching the time clock, 3 nights going non-stop, no work, no play. I don't have to be me till Monday. Oh, 3 days without punching the time clock, 3 nights going non-stop, no work, no play. I don't have to be me till Monday. I don't have to be me, I don't have to be me till Monday. I don't have to be me, I don't have to be me till Monday. I don't have to be me, I don't have to be me till Monday. Thank you, yeah. Steve Azar's one and only #1 hit. Got a new request just come in. Oh dear. Got a request for one of my originals I have not played in a while. See if I even remember. Now let's start this one here. All right, so this is a request for an original. This was on my last album, I believe. You can find it on iTunes and on Spotify. Hopefully I remember all of this as I get into it. It's always tough when you forget one of your own songs, isn't it? The song's called If It Weren't for Bad Luck. cat across the path as I step out of the door. Guess this day's gonna begin like every day before. That hug seems to haunt me every day, and I don't know how much more that I can take. If it weren't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. Most days I roll out of bed, make my way down the hall, but I can't seem to take a step that I don't stumble and fall. If it weren't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. Same black cat once again was cursing me today. I threw a rock through my side mirror, just trying to scare him away. That's 7 years of bad luck that I'll have to face, and I don't know how much more that I can take. If it weren't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. Most days I roll out of bed, make my way down the hall, but I can't seem to take a step that I don't stumble or fall. If it weren't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. No, I wouldn't have any luck at all. Thank you. Yeah, that is a Ricky Lee Tanner original right there. It's one of the songs you can find on my my last album. And I was just worried I was going to forget it. You go several weeks, you go 2 or 3 weeks without playing it. You go, oh, wait, how's that go? And it's not like I can pull up a chart like I can these other songs. The chart is in here. All right, got a request for some Phil Vassar. Phil's one of the best songwriters that ever set foot in this town. Kids screaming, phone ringing, dog barking at the mailman, bringing that stack of bills overdue. Good morning, baby, how you got a half hour, quick shower, take a drink of milk, but the milk's all sour. My funny face makes you laugh. Twist the top on and put it back, then there goes the washing machine. Baby, don't kick it, I'm a side victim, long about a million other things. Well, it's okay, so nice, just another damn paradise, and there's no place that I'm glad to be. 2 hearts and 1 dream, wouldn't trade it for anything, and I ask the Lord every night, ooh yeah, just another damn paradise. Friday, you're late, I guess we'll never make a dinner date. At the restaurant, you start to cry. Baby, we'll just improvise. Well, plan B looks like Domino's pizza in the candlelight, and we tippy-toe up to the room. Make a little love that's overdue, but somebody had a bad dream. Mama and Daddy, me and my Teddy, coming to sleep in between. Yes, okay, it's so nice. Just another day in paradise, where there's no place that I'm about to be. Two hearts and one dream, wouldn't trade it for anything. And I ask the Lord every night, ooh yeah, just another day in paradise. Well, it's okay, it's so nice, just another day in paradise, where there's no place that I would rather be. Yeah, two hearts, one dream, wouldn't trade it for anything. And I ask the Lord every night, ooh yeah, just another day in paradise. Just another day in paradise. Well, it's kids screaming, phone ring, just another day. Yeah, it's Friday, you're late. Just another day in paradise. Thank you. Some Phil Vassar by request right there. All right. You don't get very many people playing any Phil Vassar at all, and that's sad when you stop and think about it. Because like I said, the man is one of the best songwriters ever. In fact, he wrote one of Alan's hits. Y'all remember the song "Right on the Money"? That's a Phil Vassar tune. Of course, he wrote several of Joe Messina's hits, and he wrote Little Red Rodeo for Colin Ray. Oh, yeah? Pineapple? What brand is it? What is it? Oh. I have to try it. The request line's wide open, y'all. If there's something you want to hear, let me know. As long as it's country. That's the rules here at AJ's. Some Morgan Wallen. I only got one. I don't do a lot of the new stuff. Main reason for that being, I moved here 7.5 years ago and started playing on Broadway. And you spend this many hours singing in a day. You spend 4 or 8 hours some days singing. By the time you get off, you get in your car to drive home, the last thing you want to do is tune into country radio and see what's going on currently. By then, your ears are tired of music, your voice is shot, and you're like, no. So I listen to talk radio a lot now, sports talk radio at that. But so that leads me to not keeping up with the current stuff. So if it happened in the last 7.5 years, about the only way that I learn is I get so many requests for it that I have to make myself sit down and listen to it and take time. Old man, pour me another drink, 'cause I don't wanna be the thing no more, hell no. I just wanna sip until the pain wears off. Old man, pour me another pint, light 'em up and knock 'em down. hit the karaoke bar, can't sing without her. She make them drink strong, brother, she's gone. If I'm ever gonna move on, I'ma need some whiskey glasses. I don't wanna see the truth. She's probably making out on her couch right now with someone new. I'ma need some whiskey glasses if I'm gonna make it through. If I'ma be single, I'ma need a double shot of that Henry brew. See the world through whiskey glasses. See the world through whiskey glasses. Last call, I swear this will be my last call. I ain't drunk tiny no more at 3 a.m. Mr. Bartender hit me again. I wanna think about her, wear a ring without her. Wanna hit the karaoke bar, can't sing without her. She's making drink strong, brother, she's gone. If I'm ever gonna move on, I'ma need some whiskey glasses. I don't wanna see the truth. She's probably making out on her couch right now with someone new. I'ma need some whiskey glasses if I'm gonna make it through. If I'ma be single, I'ma need a double shot of that Heartbreak Brew. See the world through whiskey glasses. See the world through whiskey glasses, yeah. Line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up. Knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back. Fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up. If she ain't ever coming back. Line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up. Knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back. Fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up. If she ain't ever coming back, I'ma need some whiskey glasses. I don't wanna see the truth. She's probably making out on her couch right now with someone new. I'ma need some whiskey glasses. Gonna make it through. I'ma be single, I'ma need a double shot of that Heartbreak Brew. See the world through whiskey glasses. See the world through whiskey glasses, yeah. See the world through whiskey glasses, yeah. Oh, me. Some Morgan Wallen for you, yeah. I wish I knew more. I planned on learning more. I did. I had set aside some time. I was like, I'm going to sit and listen to his top songs and pick out another couple of them. And that was the very week he got himself in trouble. And I went, hold up. Because like radio was boycotting him at the time. His label suspended him. I'm like, I'm going to wait and see how this whole thing shakes out before I put work into learning more of his stuff. And then I just never went back to do it. Yeah, you run into somebody who knows more Garth than I do, get his autograph and take a selfie with him because it's Garth. We can pretty much do just about anything off his first 7 albums, excluding the Christmas albums. It's the wrong time of year for it anyway. So. I drove a truck and then he on the slide. Though I drove mama crazy being a trucker's wife. Part you couldn't handle was being alone. Guess you need a motor hose and just a telephone. Papa called mama each and every night. The house she was and if his kids were alright. Mama, we able to call her, then when daddy hang up, she was gonna give. Mama was a looker, Lord, I shine. Papa was a good mother, jealous guy. Papa loved mama, mama loved man. Mama's in the graveyard, Papa's in the pen. Well, it was bound to happen one night again. Mama came home and it was just us kids. Had a dozen roses and a bottle of wine. She was looking too surprised that she was doing fine. I heard him drive her mama clubbing down the hall, and I heard about the brick against the bedroom wall. The old diesel engine made an eerie sound. Papa fired it up and get it into town. Well, the picture in the paper showed the scene real well. Papa Street was buried in the local motel. Desk clerk said he saw it all real clear. Never had the brakes when he was shifting gears. Well, Mama was a looker, Lord, I shine. Papa was a good and loving jealous guy. Papa loved Mama, Mama loved mine. Mama's in the grave, but Papa's in the pain. Mama was a looker, Lord, I shine. Papa was a good and but the jealous guy. Papa loved Mama, Mama loved mine. Mama's in the grave, but Papa's in the pain. Mama's in the grave, but Papa's in the pain. Yeah. Thank you very much for that. Keep those requests coming, y'all. The request line's wide open. I'm here till 2 o'clock, so we still got a long way to go. I mean, I'm only like halfway through with this show. I've been going for an hour and a half. I got another hour and a half to go. What's that? My favorite Alan Jackson song? Absolutely, I can. And this one's my favorite. There's the reason it's my favorite. I got 2 daughters that are grown, and I went through teaching both of them how to drive. And I can look back on it fondly now because I no longer own any of the cars I owned when they learned. Even the ones they weren't allowed to drive, they managed to dent and scratch them up because they hit them in our driveway. You don't call the insurance company for that. You don't say, yes, I'd like to report an accident. One of my cars hit another one of my cars. That's just your premiums going up for sure. Right, yeah. This is going to cost you. Your deductibles on both vehicles and your rates are going up. Like, crap. Yeah, you don't call about that one. But and then my son has no interest in driving whatsoever. He's 17. We've done the taking him out in the parking lot and driving around thing. We're like, if you'd study and take the test, and we've even got a spare vehicle right now. It's like, it could be yours, you know, because when we retired our old Pilot, they were only going to give us like $250 for trade for it. I'm like, for a 2005 Honda Pilot, I know it's got 250,000 miles on it, but $250, I'll keep it. And that's what we did. So I was like, this could be yours. But he's like, why would I get a driver's license? Mom and Dad take me anywhere I need to go. That's true. I'm like, what? You're 17 because you want freedom. I couldn't wait to get my license and get a car and be out running around. But of course, I was out running around up to no good. That's what I did when I was a teenager. That's what we all do when we're teenagers when we get a driver's license. But anyway, this is my favorite song of Alan's. It's painted red, the stripe is white. It's 18 feet from the bow to stern light. Second hand. Dealer in Atlanta, I rode up with Daddy when he went there to get her. Put on the shine, put on the motor, built out of love, made with the water. Ran for years till the transom got rotten. Piece of my childhood, never be forgotten. It was just an old plywood pole, 75 Johnson electric choke. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel when I would turn it sharp and I would make it wide. It said, can't beat the way no wood pole rides. Just a little lane across the Alabama line. I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me try. Just no half-ton short bed Ford my uncle bought new back in '64. Daddy caught it right, his engine was smoking, a couple burnt valves, and he had to go. He let me driving all off the load down a dirt strip where we dump trash on a thick paved road. Sit up in the seat, stretch my feet out the pedals, smiling like a hero. Just received his medal. It was just an old hand-me-down Ford, 3-speed on the column, dent in the door. Young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. Can't replace the way it made me feel when I would press that clutch and I would keep it right and say, little slower, son, you're doing just fine. Just a little road with trash on each side, but I was Mario Andretti when Daddy let me drive. I'm growing up now, 3 daughters of my own. Let them drive my old G across the pasture at her home. Maybe one day, reach back in their file and pull out that old memory. Think of me and smile and say, it's just an old worn-out Jeep, rusty old floorboards, hot on my feet. A young girl, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel when I was turning left and I was steered right. It says, straighten up, girl, now doing just fine. Just a little valley across the river where we climbed, and I was high on a mountain when Daddy let me try. When Daddy let me try. Oh, he let me try. Just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson and electric choke. Thank you very much for that request. And thank you for the love y'all put in the bucket today. That's the way I make my living. Without you guys, I couldn't keep my lights turned on at home, groceries in my fridge. And, right? Yeah. So it means the world to me when y'all throw some love in the bucket, because that's, like I said, without you guys, I'd be homeless. That's, that's what I'd be. So thank you all so much. Thank you very much. All right, let's see. How about we do some classic country? From an artist that we don't get nearly enough of around here anymore. Man's had some phenomenal songs over the years, and of course, many of them were in movies and television shows and all that kind of stuff, and it seems like we've forgotten him. Here's some Johnny Lee for you. I spent a lifetime looking for you. Single bars and good time lovers who were never true. playing a fool's game, hoping to win, telling those sweet lies, losing again. I was looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching the right, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of, hoping to find a friend and a lover. God bless the day I discovered another heart, looking for love. I was alone then, no love in sight. Did everything I could to get me through the night. I don't know where it started, where it might end. I turned to a stranger, just like a friend. I was looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching the right, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of, hoping to find a friend and a lover. I bless the day I discovered another heart, looking for love. You came knocking my heart's door, everything I've been looking for. No more looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching the right, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of. I had found a friend and a lover. God bless the day I discovered you. Oh, you looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching the right, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of, hoping to find a friend and a lover. I bless the day I discovered another heart, looking for love. Thank you, little Johnny Lee. Of course, you know that he had songs all over like the movies and stuff back, was what, early 80s? Urban Cowboy. He had the song, you remember the song, Picking Up Strangers, let me tell you about the dangers. Anyway. The request line's wide open again, y'all. Let me know what you want to hear. I am here for you. I mean, there's plenty of songs I'd love to play for myself, but if you guys have something, I want some Garth, more Garth. I got lots of Garth, whole lot of Garth. Thank you, folks. Y'all enjoy the rest of your time here. Sometimes late at night, I lie awake and watch her sleeping. She's lost in peaceful dreams, so I turn out the lights, lay there in the dark. And a thought crosses my mind. if I never wake up in the morning. Would she ever doubt the way I feel about her in my heart? And if tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I love her? Did I try in every way, show her every day that she's my only one? If my time on earth were through, and she must face this world without me, is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? 'Cause I lost loved ones in my life who never knew how much I loved them. Now I live the regret that my true feelings for them never were real. I made a promise to myself to say each day how much she means to me, and avoid that circumstance where there's no second chance to tell her how I feel. 'Cause if tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I love her? Did I try in every way, show her every day that she's my only one? If my time on earth were through, and she must face this world without me, is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? So tell that someone that you love just what you're thinking of if tomorrow never comes. Thank you. Yeah, some Garth for you. If she's my lady lucky, I'm her wild card man. Together we're building up a real high hand. We live out in the country, she's my little queen of sound. Yeah, we're two of kind, working on a full house. She greets me every morning with a smile and a kiss. Her strong country loving is hard to resist. She's my easy loving woman, I'm a hard-working man, no doubt. Yeah, we're two of kind, working on a full house. Yeah, I pick up truck, it's her and the same, and her labor riding dress is her faded blue jeans. She does me tender, when it gets tough. Sometimes we fight just so we can make up. Lord, I need a little woman like the crops need the rain. She's my honeycomb and I'm her sugar cane. We really fit together if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're two of a kind. This time I found a keeper. I made up my mind, Lord, the perfect combination is her heart and mind. The sky's the limit, it is too steep. We're playing for fun, but we're playing for keeps. So it's down the curtains, honey, turn the lights down low. We'll find some country music on the radio. I'm yours and you're mine. Hey, that's what it's all about. Yeah, we're two of a kind, working on a full house. Lord and Mama will be two of a kind, working on a full house. Thank you. Some Garth. A double shot of Garth. All right, I got a request came in from Rebecca watching online. She says, Anything You Want by Mark Chestnut. Yeah, that's the cool thing about this place is you can, when you go back home, wherever it is you're from, you can tune in on their Facebook page and you can watch the live stream from anywhere in the world and make requests even, so you can hear the songs you want to hear, and that's what I got here. So anything by Mark Chestnut. Oh, there's a multi-part request. Anything by Mark Chestnut, anything by Little Texas, and anything by John Barry. Okay. Mark Chestnut, Little Texas, and John Barry. That is Mark Chestnut, Little Texas, and John Barry. So Mark Chestnut, let's pick. Here's a good one. The alarm clock ting-a-ling ringing in my head. I woke up dog-tired, beat down half dead, trying to recover from another wild weekend, chugging out coffee while I should have been sleeping. Well, it sure is Monday, ain't it now? I gotta get myself through the week somehow. I had a ball Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but it's all over now, and it sure is Monday. Well, I got to the job site at 9:15. Somehow I stayed awake till lunchtime, and I caught a little nap stretched out in my truck bed. My feet still switching to the music in my head. Well, it sure is Monday, ain't it the truth? The party too hard, and now I'm paying my dues. Had a ball Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but it's all over now, and it sure is Monday. Well, it sure is Monday, ain't it a sin? I gotta work my way through the week again. I had a ball Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but it's all over now, and it sure is Monday. Yeah, it's all over now, and it sure is Monday. Thank you. Yeah, it's Mark Chestnut right there. Little Texas and John Barry. Little Texas. They had a few. Don't stay out all night. Don't close down the bar. Don't make a fool of myself. Don't drink too much. I don't get too loud. No, I don't ever raise too much hell. But there's the first time for everything since you said goodbye. It's not much of anything. I haven't tried somehow get over you. No telling what I might do. 'Cause if I learn anything, there's the first time for everything. Don't call old flames. Don't have a black book. Don't spend my time in the past. Don't look up strangers, 'cause I don't sleep around. No, I don't believe love won't last. First time for everything. You said goodbye. There's not much of anything. I haven't tried somehow get over you. No telling what I might do if I learn anything. There's the first time for everything, yeah. Somehow get over you. No telling what I might do. 'Cause if I learn anything, this is the first time for everything. Woo. There's some Little Texas you probably ain't heard in a while, and that was a big old hit for him. Remember when they came out? They looked like an '80s hair metal band, but they were playing country music. They had the big long like permed hair, and wearing all like leather and stuff, and then they'd sing songs like "My love, are you ready for my love, my love?" All right, John Barry was the third part of that request. Let's see what I can come up with here. Oh my. Okay. I'm not scared. I'm not. Maybe a little. All right, Rebecca. Rebecca wants some John Barry. I'm going to see what I can do here. April 1. Here goes nothing. Pray for me out there. I'm going to need it. I've seen the 7 wonders of the world. I've seen the beauty of diamonds and pearls, but they ain't nothing, baby. Your love amazes me. I've seen a sunset that make you cry. Colors of a rainbow reaching across the sky. The moon in all its phases, your love amazes me. Don't you ever doubt this love of mine. You're the only one for me. Give me hope, you give me reason. Give me something to believe in. Forever faithfully, your love amazes me. I pray the miracles that never came. Got down on my knees out in the pouring rain. But only you could save me. Your love amazes me. Don't you ever doubt this love of mine. You're the only one for me. Give me hope, you give me reason. Give me something to believe in. Forever faithfully, your love amazes me. Your love amazes me. I got down on my knees. Your love amazes me. Thank you. Wow. Some John Barry by request right there. Ouch. Man, and I don't know what happened to him, man. He was literally like on top of the world. Like every song he put out went straight to #1, and he was all over the place, and he just vanished. What's that? Yeah, I mean, he was on top of the world there for just a few years, and then just it's not like there was a slow, steady decline, and then he went away. He was stayed on top, and then just was gone. And he's still out there performing now. I mean, he was on the Opry, just a couple months ago, I believe. All right, y'all, the request line's wide open. For you folks sitting here in the bar, you can either just come up here and tell me what you want to hear, or you can do just like the folks at home, and you can scan that QR code in the lower right-hand corner of your screen that you're watching, and you can use the MySet app to make your request. You can see a list of songs on there that I do, but of course that's nowhere near even the beginning to scratching the surface of all the songs I can do. And so y'all let me know, and if I can make it happen for you, I'm glad to do it. Welcome in, folks. We saved y'all some seats. Yeah. We've been waiting for you. We opened up at 11. Where you been? Oh, was it something I said? Oh, no food. They need to get some food in here. I tell you what. We open up right at lunchtime, and like everyone comes in here and goes looking for food, and then they walk right back out. That and if there was food in here, I'd probably end up sticking around and spending my base pay. My wife wouldn't be happy. Wouldn't make it home with any money. Do some classic, old school country. Well, they're gonna put me in the movie. They're gonna make a big star out of me. There's a big star. We'll make a film out of a man who's sad and lonely. All I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. nice girl you can never tell. Movie's gonna make me a big star. I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come and see me in the movie, and I know that you will plainly see biggest fool ever hit the big time. All I gotta do is act naturally. We'll make a scene out of a man who's sad and lonely, digging down upon his bended knee. I'll play the part, I won't need her sin. All I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. I've been a nice girl you can never tell. Movie's gonna make me a big star. I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come to see me in the movie, and I know that you will plainly see biggest fool who ever had the big time. All I gotta do is act naturally. Yeah, all I gotta do is act naturally. Thank you, little Buck Owens for you. What's going on, Craig? Good, man. I ain't seen you in a long time. Since before you went and got all famous. Hanging in there, man. Hanging in there. About all you can do, right? Man, I've listened to some of your stuff from your new group, man. I like it. It's good stuff. Y'all got some killer harmonies. I get excited about harmonies. I really do. I really enjoyed that, and that was one of the things when I moved here to Nashville. I was like, I so wanted a band that was like all harmonies and stuff, and I've got that. I've got Eddie Dunbar. I got him in my band, and he's a phenomenal harmony vocalist, one of the best there is. And for a while I had Shane Sutton with me too, which was really crazy. Oh yeah. So I got to experience those really awesome. Now when I do these solo acoustic shows, I got a pedal that makes harmonies. Because I love them. I need to have harmonies, especially on certain songs. Aren't right without it. Like it's not right to break into some Black Hawk and not have any harmonies. The sign says, do not touch, you're out of bounds, you're forbidden fruit, don't come round. It says, don't make plans, it's on your hands, it's a promise made to another man. When you're around, my defenses go down, feeling stronger, looks get longer, closer you come, bigger I get, ain't having now, just ain't having yet. So please, please, please go, I'm not strong enough to say no. Please, please don't stay, I'm not man enough to walk away. Please, please pass by, can't resist you even though I try. Please go, not strong enough to say no. The sign says, slow down, slippery ice, you got dangerous curves, don't think twice. It says, not for sale, spoken word, just take your heart and walk out the door. When when you're around, my defenses go down. Feeling gets stronger, looks get longer. Closer you come, bigger I get. Ain't happening now, ain't happening yet. So please, please, please go. I'm not strong enough to say no. Please, please don't say I'm not man enough to walk away. Please, please pass by. Can't resist you even though I tried. Please go. Not strong enough to say no. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say you didn't know. Wait till it's too late and try to come. Closer you come, bigger I get. Ain't happening now, ain't happening yet. I'm begging you, baby, please, please, please go. I'm not strong enough to say no. Please, please don't say I'm not man enough to walk away. Please, please pass by. Can't resist you even though I try. Please go. Not strong enough to say no. Thank you, yeah. Little Black Hawk right there. One of my favorites from the 90s. And then I often end up, it seemed like I would gravitate towards bands that they would have some really cool music, but just for some reason they wouldn't succeed that well on the charts or whatever, you know? Like one of my favorites in the 90s. And they, you know, they had some chart success, but nothing like, you know, nothing like I felt like they deserved. See if y'all remember this one. G.I. Joe moved to Mexico, he's hiding from the IRS, wearing diamond rings and living like a king at an undisclosed address. Superman flew to Japan, gave up fighting crime. He's doing commercials for compact cars, living in a big high-rise. Everybody's gotta grow up sometime to get a little slice from the big old American pie. Yeah, everybody's gotta grow up sometime. Why can't I? The old Lone Ranger bought an RV park somewhere in Arizona. And Tonto built a big casino and owns half of Oklahoma. Barbie and Ken, they got a divorce. Yes, that's the way it goes. She got the house and accessories and told Ken to hit the road. Everybody's gotta grow up sometime to get a little slice of that big old American pie. Yeah, everybody's gotta grow up sometime. Why can't I? All of my heroes abandoned their egos, left me at home on the range. I'm still stuck, I'm still down on my luck, waiting for something to change. and big old American pie. Woo, yeah, everybody's trying to grow up sometime. Why can't I? Why can't I? Yeah, why can't I? Yeah, why can't I? Thank you. The Sons of the Desert. They were absolutely one of my favorites back then. And I wonder what things would have been. They were actually the first ones to get their hands on the song Goodbye Earl. And they had recorded it and planned on releasing it as a single. And at the last minute, Sony ripped it out from under them and gave it to the Dixie Chicks. And of course, it was a world-changing hit for them. Now, I don't know if it would have had the same level of success that it had with the Chicks, but it certainly couldn't have been a bad song with them doing it. And who knows if that would have changed things. But Sony taking that song away from them made them so mad that they sued Sony to get out of their record deal with them. And then when they caught on with another label, that label changed them from being a band to being a trio. The other guys are still in the band. They just didn't get to be in the promo photos anymore. Of course, I think the Sons of the Desert song everybody remembers is this one right here. Autumn leaves they rush outside my window. They've got something important they must do. Sarah will be home now any minute. She likes her third grade class, looks so much like you. Struck a match to light the furnace in the hallway. I can smell the summer dust burning in the van. It's just another thing that brings your memory back to me. Think that Sarah knows I'm troubled by that sin. She reads my mind. I'm just fine to the end of September. Then I'll remember losing you October '89. If I live in the past, there's no future. Looking for leaving October behind. There's a girl I really like down at the office. Me and Sarah asked her out New Year's Eve. Made me cry when I told her all about her. But Sarah says there's nothing wrong with me. It just takes time. I'm just fine to the end of September. I remember losing you October '89. If I live in the past, there's no future. Looking forward, leaving October behind. How things work for good has become my favorite verse. Sarah told me that they would when the nights get cold and the leaves turn rust and gold. That's when your memory hurts. But I'm just trying to the end of September. But I remember losing you October '89. If I live in the past, there's there's no future. Looking forward to leaving October behind. Looking forward to leaving October behind. Some Sons of the Desert right there. That's the one everyone remembers of theirs. It was their biggest hit. Of course, Drew Womack, the guy that was the lead singer of the Sons of the Desert, is now the lead singer of Lone Star. He took Richie McDonald's place when Richie quit the band again. Well, y'all let me know what you want to hear. I am here until 2 o'clock, so we still got 41 minutes together. There's time. And that includes you folks that are watching on the World Wide Web, watching on AJ's Facebook page. You can send your requests in via the MySet app. Those of you that are here in the bar, you can do it the old-fashioned way and just come up here and let me know what you want to hear. And if you don't mind, throw a little love in the tip bucket. If you don't carry cash, you can scan the Venmo signs located to either side of the tip bucket. That's the way I make my living, y'all. I could not do that without you. Well, let's see here. Oh, such a long title on this song. It's a lot of typing whenever you're having to type it in. All right. How about some Alan Jackson? I was sitting in a roadhouse down on Highway 41. You wiped off some ketchup on a table that was done. I knew you didn't sing it. I was in a corner booth. Of course, you weren't my waitress. Mine was missing her front tooth. So I packed time for coffee. I couldn't say a thing, but I'm in love with you, baby, and I don't even know your name. I'm in love with you, baby. I don't even know your name. I've never been too good in all those sexual games. So maybe it's better if we leave it this way. I'm in love with you, baby, and I don't even know your name. So I ordered straight tequila, little courage and a shot. I asked you for a date and then I asked you to not. I got a little wasted, yeah, I went a little far. I finally got to hug you and you helped me to my car. The last thing I remember, I heard myself say, I'm in love with you, baby. I don't even know your name. I'm in love with you, baby. I don't even know your name. I've never been too good in all those sexual games. So maybe it's better if we leave it this way. I'm in love with you, baby, and I don't even know your name. Next thing I remember, I was here in wedding days, standing by a woman in a long white lacy veil. I raised the bell, she smiled at me without her left front hoof. I said, where the hell am I? Just who the hell are you? She said, I was your waitress. And our last name's not the same, 'cause I'm married to you, baby. I don't even know your name. I'm married to a waitress. I don't even know her name. I've never been too good in all those sexual games. I never thought my love life would quite turn out this way. Hey, I'm married to a waitress, and I don't even know her name. I always enjoyed that song. It's got a funny story to it. Come on in, folks. There's plenty of places to sit. And y'all feel free to make your requests, whatever y'all want to hear, as long as it's country, because we keep it country here at AJ's. That means no rock, no pop, no hip-hop, and none of that stuff that, if we were being honest with ourselves, it may be on country radio, but if we were being honest with ourselves, we'd all know it's not country. It's not that there's anything wrong with the music that I'm talking about. Like Dan and Shay make some great music, but let's not call it country, because there ain't nothing country about it. They make some perfectly good pop music. Ooh, not any that I wouldn't butcher, man. Yeah. Well, guys that I work with, they work real hard and they like to have a good time. At the end of the day, it's time to play, and they like to go and unwind. And they make a lot of fun, and they laugh and they poke fun at because it don't stay long. And they can't understand why a married man is in a hurry to ever go home. I just tell them that all fun and make fun, I got waiting home for me. Yeah, she likes to dance and she loves romance and she does a great pop party. Well, it's never ending dull and it's around here, something always goes on. All the fun that I make it one, I got waiting for me at home. Yeah, I used to be a fool and a sucker for a high time, anytime, night or day. Had a round the clock smile, just call me and I'll be ready and on my way. But to tell you the truth, I was lonesome and blue, ran for a little light of my life. Then a miracle came and everything changed, and I made a little woman my wife. I just tell them that all the fun that makes fun, I got waiting home for me. Yeah, she likes to dance and she loves romance and she does a great pop party. Oh, it's never raining dull and it's around here, something always going on. All the fun and the make fun, I got waiting for me at home. I got two little kids calling me daddy, running all over the town. When they finally go to sleep, mama and me, little let me snuggle, let me party on the couch. All the fun and the make fun, I got waiting home for me. Yeah, she likes to dance and she loves romance. She does a great pop party. Well, it's never raining dull, man, it's around here, something always going on. All the fun that I make fun, I got waiting for me at home. All the fun that I make it warm. I got all the fun that I make it warm. Thank you, yeah. The wives always clap for that one. The wives always clap for that one. That's some Paul Overstreet for y'all right there. Well, y'all let me know what you want to hear. If I can make it happen for you, I'm glad to do it. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Daddy on the radio, he tuned it to a country show. I was rocking in the cradle to the crying of a steel guitar. Mama used to sing to me. She taught me that sweet harmony. Now she was, so she never thought I'd ever really take it this far. Singing in the bars and chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. It's all I've ever wanted is to pick his guitar and sing. Trying to be somebody, just wanna be heard and seen. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. An Atlas Santa coffee cup, 5 pickers and an old Dodge truck. Heading down to Houston for a show on Saturday night. This overhead is killing me. Half the time I sing for free, and the crowd's into it. Lord, it makes us sing till it seem right. Standing in the spotlight, chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. It's all I've ever wanted is to pick his guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, just wanna be heard and sing. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Daddy's got a radio, won it 30 years ago. He said, son, I'm just over, gonna hear you singing on it someday. I made it up the music road, loaded on the wheels, turn slow. Still, it wouldn't wait a minute, I wouldn't have it any other way. Just show me to the stage, I'm chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. It's all I've ever wanted is to pick his guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, wanna be heard and sing. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Lord, I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. That's one of the songs to help pay for this bar we're sitting in today. Some Alan Jackson for y'all right there. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right? Y'all be sure you're taking care of your bartender while you're hanging out with us today as well. She's keeping you hydrated, getting you tipsy, whatever your goal is. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We'll lay rubber on and Georgia has fall. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just to live more than a minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much muddy water meant to me. Learn how to swim and learn who it was. A lot about living and a little about love. Oh. Really found up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I set for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. I learned how to swim and I learned who it was. All about living and a little about love. down yonder on the Chattahoochee. It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid hands in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a little old minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. Learn how to swim and learn who it was. Lot about living and a little about love. Lot about living and a little about love. Thank you, yeah. That's right. It's just not complete without the end part, even though I didn't have the drums to kick it back in. Well, y'all, we still got 26 minutes together. There's time for a few more requests. If there's something you want to hear, I promise you I know more 90s country than anybody else singing on Broadway that you're going to hear the entire time you're here. I can guarantee it. Garth? If you run into someone who knows more Garth than I do, get his autograph and take a selfie with him, because it's Garth. All right. Let's see. Let's pick a good one. Let's pick one that you're probably not going to hear from anybody else. How's that? You might. It's possible, but it's unlikely. Because it seems like all the bands here on Broadway, most of them know the same set list. Y'all didn't expect to come down here to Broadway and hear 50 different bands play the same songs, did you? The same set list. And that always drives me nuts. So I like doing stuff that nobody else does. This one, I can't say I've never heard anybody else do it, but I've very few do it. Here's some Garth for you, and one of my favorites of his. Call them cool. Those hearts that have no scars to show. The ones that never do let go and risk the tables being turned. We call them fools, have to dance within the flame. We chant sorrow and the shame that always comes when getting burned. But you got to be tough when somebody's side. It's not enough just to stand outside the fire. We call them strong, those who can face this world alone, who seem to get by on their own, those who never take the fall. We call them weak, unable to resist the slightest chance of my sin, and for that forsake it all. They're so hell-bent on giving, walking is wide. Instead, stop living if you stand outside the fire. Standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire. Life is not trying, it is merely survive. Just standing outside the fire. Yes, this love that is burning deep in my soul, constantly yearning to get out of control, wanting to fly higher and higher. I can't abide standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire. Life is not tried, it is merely survived. Standing outside the fire. Thank you. Some Garth. Ooh, yeah. I went to work with her that summer. Teenage kids were far from home. She was a lonely widow woman, helping to make it on her own. We were 1,000 miles from nowhere, wheat fields as far as I could see, both needing something from each other, not knowing yet what that might be, till she came to me one evening, hot cup of coffee and a smile, in a dress that I was certain she hadn't worn in quite a while. There was a difference in her laughter, there was a softness in her eyes. On the head there was a hunger even a boy could recognize. She had a need to feel the thunder, chase the lightning from the sky, to watch the storm and all its wonder raging in another side. She had to ride the heat of passion like a comet burning bright, rushed headlong in the wind, down where all the trees had been, turning buttons of the night. That summer wind was all around, nothing between us but the night. And when I told her that I'd never, she softly whispered, "That's all right." And then I watched her hands of leather turn the building to the tub. There's never been another summer I have ever learned so much. She had the need to feel the thunder, to chase the lightning from the sky, to watch the sun and all its wonder raging in another side. She had to ride the heat of passion like a comet burning bright, rushed headlong in the wind, down where all the dreams have been, burning buttons of the night. Often think about that summer, with the moonlight and lit. I had rarely had another when I haven't seen her face. And every time I pass a wheat field and watch her dancing in the wind, although I know it isn't real, I just can't help but feel her hungry arms again. She had a need to feel the thunder, chase the lightning from the sky, to watch the storm and all its wonder raging in a lover's side. We had to ride the heat of passion like a comet burning bright, rush headlong in the wind, down where all the dreams have been, turning buttons of the night. Rush headlong in the wind, down where all the dreams have been, turning buttons of the night. Woo, some Garth. So far, so good. had a finger cramp right at the end of that. It's like, ah. You go to play a bar chord and like that muscle right there goes. And it makes it hard to play that bar chord. Right. I'm not good at playing bar chords as it is. That's why I need one of these things. If I could play bar chords like a real guitarist, I wouldn't need one of these. Yeah. But I know a couple of them that don't use them at all for anything. They're just like, you can play every song, doesn't matter what key. I'm like, that's a guitarist there. That's why I don't say I can play guitar. I know too many guitar players to call myself one. All right, y'all. Well, we still got time for, I don't know, 3 or 4 more, depending upon how long they are. An original? Sure. This was the title track of the last album that I put out, and I pitched this song to Rodney Atkins, and they put it on hold. They put it on hold, which was exciting. That excitement lasted 2 whole days, and then they told me they were passing. But they say to write about what you know. So this song is about family, God, country, and small town living. Yeah, and that's the reason I made it the title track of my last album too. And you can find it on iTunes and Spotify. The song is called "This Here." And tell me if you think you could hear Rodney doing this one. If Rodney should have said yes. There's a boy and his dad swapping stories and chuckles, turning wrenches and busting knuckles on that old Ford that they fixed before. Just down the road, there's a couple of kids tossing a football, dreaming big about winning state. Yeah, they're gonna be great. Miss Becky, the homecoming queen, from back in '93, still looks good with them cutoffs round the neighborhood. This here's my kind of town. This here's my kind of place. Good folks slowing it down, a far cry from the rat race. This here's where I grew up, where I want my kids raised. There's no place I love more than this here. Mr. Mason at the barber shop tells the same old stories non-stop, and we just grin when he tells them again. Old Henry at the service station, his boy just got back from serving this nation. We're all proud of how he turned out. At the church, Christ with the rest, wearing her Sunday best, hands raised in praise, singing out Amazing Grace. This here's my kind of town. This here's my kind of place. Good folks slowing it down, a far cry from the rat race. This here's where I grew up, where I want my kids raised. There's no place I love more than this here. Come on. This here's my kind of town. This here's my kind of place. Good folks just slowing it down, a far cry from the rat race. This here's where I grew up, where I want my kids raised. There's no place I love more than this here. There's no place I love more than this here. This here, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, Rodney gets his songs from through a guy named Ted Hewitt, and that's who accepts all the submissions for him. And I had the chance to pitch it, and I was excited. They put it on hold, which I assume on hold meant they were going to take it back to Rodney, and Rodney actually listened to it. And a couple days later, they were like, "No, we're not going to do it." But they put a song on hold. It gives you hope that you're on the right track. Yeah. The song I had put on the hold for the longest. And they even had me sign a non-disclosure agreement. I couldn't even say who had it on hold. Nowhere in there it didn't say I couldn't tell you that they were actors on the show Nashville at the time. And they were going to take it and put an anti-bullying spin on this song. And yeah, this song is called "Say What You Will." It was on my first album, which you can no longer get. Actually, wait, I think I do have. I think I got 2 copies. I think I got 2 copies left. Seriously, I have to check my bag. I think I have 2 copies left. All right. So yeah, the song's called "Say What You Will," and it was inspired by my son. My son he's on the spectrum, and when he was little, people didn't always understand the way that he behaved, and they would think he was just misbehaving, being a bad kid, And it was one of those times we were at the toy aisle in Walmart, and he started throwing a fit. Something had upset him. And I was trying to calm him down. This lady that was in the aisle with us, she looked at him, and she looked at me, and she got this awful look on her face. And she said, "I'd never let my kid act that way." I didn't say anything to her. I just kind of went back to trying to calm my son down. And by the time the storm had rolled on by, she had left the aisle. We didn't see her again the rest of the time we were in the store. Well, later on that night, I couldn't close my eyes. Every time I did, I kept replaying the whole thing over in my head, and wondering if I should have said something to her, if I should have handled it differently. So I got up, and I started pacing around the house, and I stopped in the doorway of my son's room, and I stood there for a moment, and I watched him sleeping. And that's when it dawned on me that I could learn a lesson from him, because he wasn't losing a wink of sleep over what that lady had to say. Because it doesn't matter what other people say about you, y'all. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. All that matters is you're doing the best you can do. You're doing what God put you here to do. So I grabbed my guitar that night. I sat down. I wrote this song. It took me all of like 15 minutes to write it beginning to end. And I dedicate it to anybody who's ever been misjudged or misunderstood for any reason. The song's called "Say What You Will." People have said that I'm lazy without knowing what I do. Some folks think that they understand me without taking even a step in my shoes. Say what you will, I won't let it get to me. Think what you want, I don't care what you think of me. 'Cause I know I'm doing my best, but God is my witness. That's the way it's always gonna be. Say what you will about me, yeah. I've been called the wild type. It's been said that I'm strange. Some folks think that I lost my mind. Yeah, I must have gone completely insane. Say what you will, I won't let it get to me. What you want, I don't care what you think of me. 'Cause I know I'm doing my best, God is my witness. That's the way it's always gonna be. Say what you will about me. Don't Don't judge this book by the cover that you see, 'cause there's so much more than that to me. Say what you will, I won't let it get to me. Think what you want, I don't care what you think of me. I know I'm doing my best, God is my witness. That's the way it's always gonna be. Say what you will, say what you will, say what you will about me. Yeah. Say what you will. Thank you. So they had that one on hold for 6 months. So they released it. That was 6 months before I moved to town. And when they put that song on hold and everything, and we were getting ready to move here to Nashville, and I moved here to write. That's the primary reason I'm here. I do this to pay the bills while I write. And so they had that one on hold for 6 months, and the longer they have a song on hold, the more likely it is they're going to say yes, and they're going to do something with it. So I just knew I was this close to, as a writer, having my life changed forever. But this song, regardless of that, changed my life anyway. It really did. I've been playing this one out for a long time now, and the number of people who have come up to me and told me how it's touched their lives for different reasons. Many people who have disabilities or they have children with disabilities and things like that, and they come up to me and they say, you know, this song has deeply touched us and affected our lives, and that's exactly what it's for, you know. And if it never makes me $1, it's fine, you know. It was one of those songs. It was therapeutic. It was healing for me to put it out there. Well, I got time for one more, and since I'm on an original kick, how about one more original? This is another one inspired by my son. This was inspired by playing hide and seek with him when he was a kid. And one night my wife was making dinner. My son kept going in the kitchen and bothering her. So she hollered for me. She said, "Rick, you got to do something to occupy the boy." So I took him outside. I said, "Let's play hide and seek, son. You go hide and I'll count and I'll come find you." I had my eyes covered up and I was counting. And at that moment I had like a flashback to my childhood. And I thought about playing hide and seek with my friends when I was little. And I thought about it for a minute. Life perpetually moves forward. It has to. But there are ways that little bits and pieces of it kind of move in circles on us. Because here I was playing hide and seek again in my life, but now with my son. It inspired me to write this song. It's on the last album I put out. You can find it on Spotify and on iTunes. The song is called Ready or Not. I hope y'all like it. The little boy leans up against a tree and closes his eyes. His friends all scramble by there looking for that perfect place to hide. He calls out the numbers one by one. When the counting's done, he says, "Ready or not, here I come. You know you can't hide from me. Ready or not, here I come. Alley, alley, oxen free. We'll play again till the setting of the sun. Ready or not, here I come." And 10 years later, that boy is down, man, staring out into the world. He's got dreams, they all change when he meets a pretty girl. blue green eyes, and a captivating smile. Before he knows it, they're walking down the aisle. It says, ready or not, here I come, with the girl of my dreams. Ready or not, here I come, just the way it's supposed to be. Hand in hand, two hearts beat as one. Ready or not, here I come. Now it's hide and seek again, even though he's drawn out in the front yard with a boy of his own. He says, ready or not, here I come. You know you can't hide from me. Ready or not, here I come. Alley, alley, oxen free. They'll play again till mom's dinner's done. Ready or not, here I come. Here I come, yeah, yeah. Here I come. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. My name is Ricky Lee Tanner. I'm here every Wednesday morning, 11 a.m. to 2 in the afternoon. Y'all stick around. There's a great band coming up. They're going to rock you guys out for the next 4 hours. Thank you for your requests. Thank you even more for the tips that you sent in via MySet or Venmo or the ones that are here in person that threw some dollars in my bucket. That's how I make my living. I couldn't do it without you guys. I love you. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Here I come. Hey, hey, here I come. Thank you.